Hello percussionists, my name's Brendan Thompson, and in this video we're going to be talking about embouchure and sound production for snare drum. Now, percussionists don't generally use an embouchure the same way that other instruments in band will use an embouchure, right? We don't generally produce sound on our instruments the same way that a lot of the other instruments do. So what we're going to be focusing on in this video is how to produce a good sound on snare drum, and how to use good technique and kind of figure out the proper stroke motion for playing snare drum. So we have our drum set up already. I'm using a practice pad here, which is a great tool, a great practice tool for any percussionist. And we have our grip figured out already, good posture. So now we are ready to play. When we're playing snare drum, and actually a lot of percussion instruments in general, we want to use a lot of wrist motion. So we're going to focus on just a nice relaxed wrist motion when we're playing snare drum. Either hand, just nice relaxed wrist motion. We don't want to be using a lot of arm or trying to do everything with our fingers. We want to focus primarily on that wrist. So when I'm doing this, you might notice that my arms might be moving a little, my fingers might be moving a little, and that's totally fine. It's okay to have a little movement there. We don't want to try to, tense up to make sure, okay, my arms are frozen and my fingers are frozen and I'm only using wrist, because that's just going to cause, a lot of tension in our playing. We want to keep everything nice and relaxed. So a little arm movement, little finger movement is okay. We're going for primarily wrist motion though. You'll see when I'm playing, what we want to do is we want to have our motion be an up and down motion, right? So this motion here is going up and down. We're not doing a rotation or a side to side motion. So when you're trying this or practicing this, keep an eye on that your sticks are going up and down primarily, that it's not going this way, right? So we're not doing side to side rotations here. We're going up and down using our wrist. One thing as well is we want to make sure when we're playing that we stay nice and relaxed, right? So we said we don't want to have any tension in our body, any tension in our hands and our arms and that. We want to be nice and relaxed when we're playing, which also means when we're hitting the drum, you can see I'm just letting the sticks just bounce, just rebound off of the drum or the practice pad, right? So you're not digging into the drum or anything like that, because that's going to give us some kind of odd sounds. So just some nice relaxed motion there coming from the wrist, nice up and down motion, and that's going to be a great way to give us a good sound on snare drum.